Hi everyone, so today I want to teach you about how storytellers develop the heart of a story and how they revise to strengthen their stories. All right, so I want to tell you something about running that relates to revision. You know how you wrote this draft, Fast and Furious. Okay, that's how I run. Most of the time, usually when I run, I'm so focused on my pace that I don't really pay attention to my surroundings. But sometimes when there is something important on the roadside, like a tree in full bloom, I slow down and pay attention. Master storytellers are the same way. They recognize that somewhere in each story is a point that needs them to slow down. They don't do this in any old part of the story. They slow down at the most important part, at the part where they want the reader to pay greater attention. This might be the saddest, or the funniest, or the strangest, or the most breathtaking part. It might be the part where they want their reader to sit up and listen closer, thinking, this is what the story is about. Storytellers call this the heart of the story. So today I want to teach you revision is not about fixing errors. Let me repeat that. Revision is not about fixing errors. It is about finding and developing potentially great writing, sometimes by adding more to the heart of the story. Take a look at Michelle's first draft, so we can see how she revised to add more to her story. All right, so when I got my bird, it was the night before Halloween. My mom comes in the door. Mommy, 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 I shouted. I run to her, giving her a hug and a kiss. Then I notice she's carrying a little teeny brown box. Pitter pat, something's moving around inside of the box. I squeeze her arm. What is it, Mommy? What is it? My mom slowly opens the box as if she was afraid something would pop out. I peer into the box. An animal with black, beady little eyes, a small orange beak, and a pair of wings looks up at me with its head cocked to one side. It's a bird, I shouted. A bird? My sister Alex comes running. She peers into the brown box. He is so cute, says Alex. What should we name him? I ask. I've got the perfect name. We'll name him Twinkle. Twinkle whistled. Then Twinkle it is, says Alex. Then we hurry off to bed and go to sleep, dreaming of our new pet. All right, now let's go ahead and read Michaela's insert or her revision from, here's where she revised, starting with, then I noticed she's carrying, and she revised all the way down to where it says, afraid something would pop out. So let's go ahead and read her revision. I was about to drag her in when I noticed she was carrying a little brown box. What could be in that box, I wondered. Pitter-pat, pitter-pat, a noise came from the box. Pitter-pat, pitter-pat. There it was again for a second time. Something was moving inside that box. Maybe there's a monster in there, I thought. A mini one. I started backing away slowly. What's in the box, Mommy? I asked. A monster? No, said my mom. My mom slowly opened the box. I peeked inside very, very cautiously. All right, so do you guys notice how Michaela took that part of when she first opened the brown box and kind of added more detail so it was more interesting and slowed down that moment in her personal narrative? That is what I want you guys to do. So what you need to do right now is to go back to yesterday's writing about your Furious and Fast draft, and I want you to add to your personal narrative from yesterday. So what would you add to slow it down so that you can get to the heart of your story? So make sure you revise your draft from yesterday. So you're adding to it. You're not taking away. You're adding to it. If you have any questions, you can come to my office hours or you can message me on Canvas.